Hi, I'm Anthony from learningtoplaytheguitar.net. In this video we're going to learn how to change between the chords G and D. Okay, we're going to look at G and D changing now. So first finger here on the second fret of the A string, second finger up here again for G on the third fret of the sixth string, and our third finger down the bottom here on the third fret of the first string. And again, 6 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, making sure everyone's standing upright and forward enough so we can get good pressure on the sound of that. So then we're going to change to D, which is the triangle chord, like so. 5 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what you want to do with that pick there. So 5 strings. So again, so we're going to go from G to D, and ultimately you can see I'm making every finger land in the one hit, because I've obviously done this a few times before. But what people do often when they're starting out is we end up with this trouble where they're going to go from G to D, this finger here, or third finger will come off again, the old third finger will wander off into space, and then it'll come back and, now I've got D going. So we want to try and, again, stop this sort of third finger being the weakest link problem, which was the same thing with G and C changes. So we're trying to train the weak guy so he's as strong and independent as fingers 1 and 2 are. So to do that from G to D is to practice moving your third finger first and then the other 2 guys behind. So, and then we just go back to G. Generally going back to G is not much of an issue, it's going into D. So we're trying to get the bottom finger up, as I say, and 2 fingers down. And that will help to, ultimately everyone will come together like that as we're slowly doing. But initially start off by training bottom finger up so he doesn't wander off into space, to do a little space walk. So I want him to basically go straight, because he only needs to go up 1 string, but it's because it's not as dexterous as your other fingers for most people. It's a matter of training that to come up and the 2 down, and then ultimately that will become a one-hit move for all 3 fingers. So again, like with G and C, practice this sort of change, leading with the bottom third finger initially, and that will speed up bit by bit 10 times a day for a week or 2, and that will begin to connect those 2 chords together also.